family, friends, faculty, and the graduating class of 2026. My name is Selena Arcelisi, and it is an honor to stand here and represent the Nursing Weekend Evening Cohort. If you guys could just give me a minute, because I'm feeling a little diaphoretic, a little tacky. It's a good thing, and I think I'm having like some AFib happening. And for those in the audience, what that means is I'm absolutely profusely sweating with irregular rapid heartbeats and fast breathing, standing up here doing this speech. Okay. So I do have to tell you, writing this speech was one of the hardest things for me to do. I mean, like, how do I put into words a speech about the people who became the most integral part of my story? A group of people who were strangers, but today I now call my family. From the very first day as student nurses in fundamentals class with Professor Kao, we were taught that this is not an I program, this is a we program, and that we cannot do this alone, that we need each other, no man left behind. That became our mantra for the next 2 years. It didn't matter if there was personality clashes or differences in opinions, we were all here for a primary purpose, and that was to be of service to a higher calling. To be great nurses, knowing it like our name. Our unity was our strength. We weren't just strong, our cohort was bonded. As the evening weekend cohort, we are the adults who worked full-time shifts, clocked out, and then clocked back in as nursing students. We showed up to lecture twice a week, clinicals on Saturdays, skilled lab hours, and long nights of studying on Zoom. If someone struggled, they called out for help without any fear or judgment, because our cohort quickly understood we're not successful unless we're all successful. No man left behind. We had detectives in our class who could dig through the hardest material and come back with solutions. We had incredible note takers who probably saved more lives way before becoming nurses. And when we were on Zoom and Zoom fatigue was hitting us hard, or we were staying very quiet, we would have a professor who would suddenly jump in and go, "Hello, hello." Or a professor asking us, "Are you guys using your coconuts today?" Somehow that worked. It was like being in psych class, and we were in psych lecture, and we were learning about the psych disorders. And our professor was teaching us about catatonia. And our group was like, "Catagoo?" And he said, "You know, catatonia." We celebrated our wins. Even the wins other people might not understand, like turning a 73 into a C with a cross. Because it meant we were moving forward together, no man left behind. We laughed together, we cried together. One of us, even after taking one of our exams, said that she thought that this exam almost put her into labor. Lo and behold, Wednesday she went into labor. And Saturday she showed up for clinicals. If that's not the epitome of showing up, I don't know what is. We've also experienced profound loss. We've had a student in my class who lost his father, a student who has lost her mother-in-law, and someone who lost their best friend. And still, no matter what, we showed up. And when someone couldn't carry it alone, we carried it together. When people ask us, why nursing? You might assume the answer is simple, it's about money. But if you ask this cohort, you'll hear something very different. You'll hear someone say, I want to make a difference in my community. You'll hear a parent say, I have a child with a disability, and I want to be that nurse who treats every patient like someone's whole world. You hear another say, I want to be a nurse because being present in someone's darkest moments is a calling I can't ignore. Florence Nightingale taught that nursing is not just a profession, but a calling rooted in service, compassion, and presence. She believed that the role of the nurse is to care for those who suffer, especially in moments of darkness, when patients feel most alone. That belief lives in this cohort. We chose nursing because it was a calling. We want to be that steady hand in the most difficult moments, the hand that reaches out to someone who's afraid, the presence of the bedside when words are not enough, the quiet reassurance that says, you're not alone. To our families, husbands, wives, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, parents, siblings, and especially our children, we want to thank you for the sacrifices you made alongside us. Nursing school didn't just demand our time, it demanded yours too. It meant missed dinners, skipped celebrations, and nights where studying took priority over everything else. Some of us struggled to balance school with our lives at home, sometimes unable to cook a proper meal, falling behind on everyday responsibilities, and feeling pulled in every direction, all while continuing to show up as parents, partners, and caregivers. Your patience, your understanding, and your support carried us through moments when we felt like we were stretched too thin. This achievement would not have been possible without you. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Okay. The day we took our final and learned we had passed, there was a sigh of relief, a deep breath. But there was something else, quiet sadness. Because at this moment, we knew that this part of our chapter was ending. There are no words big enough for what we built here. But I know this. When the world needs kind hearts and people who don't quit, that's us. And wherever we go next, a part of us will always recognize each other. Not because of the titles we earned, but because of the way we walk this road together. Not just the exams of the long nights, but the daily presence of the people who became our safe place. And still, this is not a goodbye. This is not an ending. This is our new beginning. The kind of beginning that carries everything we built here together forward into our future. Wherever nursing takes us, our friendship will carry on. Our lessons and our moments shared into every unit, every shift, and every patient's room. Even when we're no longer standing side by side, we will remain a part of one another's every beginning. And thank you, BMCC, for everything, for your education, support, guidance, foundation, making this all possible. We will carry what we learned with pride, purpose, and gratitude. And I have to say, thank you, Professor Afolabi. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. We love you. Thank you so much, Professor. And as our BMCC logo says, start here, go anywhere.